Hey guys, Novaexplosion. Welcome back to more Star Ocean: The Last Hope. We are back with the game in good old Centropolis. I think we need to go to the monitor room and go meet with X. So we'll go do that. It is another day. We get ever closer to finishing the game. I think it's monitor room A. I don't remember. Oh, there's only 3, so you know, like process of elimination and all. We'll eventually figure it out.
Are you X?
No. I am Giotto Vandione of the Morphus. We of EN2, the Morphus, welcome you to our home.
Hey, Edge, isn't he?
Yeah, it's the voice from before. So, you're the one who brought us here?
Allow me to apologize again. There is no excuse for my earlier discourtesy.
No, it's quite all right. My name is Edge Maverick, of Earth. I am a friend of Crow, with whom you seem to share a common interest. It's nice to meet you. Giotto, sir?
I had been made aware of your names via previous report by Comrade Bacchus, but I was considering how I should address you. Some 325 possibilities presented themselves to me, but it would appear I lack the ability to put any of them to use. If you would but please inform me of your preferred form of address, I would be honored to refer to you as such.
Some things never change, I guess. As you can see, he's not what you'd call a people person.
Yes, there are people like that everywhere, after all.
Indeed. You put things quite succinctly sometimes, Miss Sarah.
I do?
Feel free to use our first names. Please, just call me Edge.
I see. Very well then. Perhaps I overthought the issue somewhat. It is an honor to meet all of you, my new comrades.
Oh my!
Welcome, brothers and sisters of the galaxy. We are X.
What?
X is the will of the Morphus. X is here, but also not here.
Thanks, dude. That clears that up.
Is X. X transcends time and guides the Morphus.
This is X. Tell us, please! Tell us, what's happening to the universe?
The universe in which we live is undergoing great change. A will unknown to us nullifies the nature of the cosmos, and it then reconstructs the universe anew.
Reconstructs a new universe?
It would forge a new, eternally unchanging universe, a void in which life does not exist, bringing with it the end of our own.
Why? Why would anyone do that? Who? What is this will unknown? How do we stop it?
Remain calm and heed our guidance.
Edge is not good at remaining calm. Who do you think you are? EN2's elevator room. You need to find out everything that's going on, Edge. I wonder why I'm not scared or surprised by any of this. Must be because I've been traveling with you guys all this time. How strange. I wonder where that voice came from. Why are you hesitating, Mr. Edge? You must listen to X or you'll understand nothing. Can't I talk to you guys first, even though you guys aren't very great characters? It feels strange talking to something like this. That's neither man nor machine. Dot dot dot. I am nothing more than a representative for X. You must converse directly with X, the will of the Morphus. No, Miria? Come on, quit wasting time. Go talk to X. Alright, you people are in such a rush for me to talk to X. I guess I am in a rush to get this playthrough done. Heed our guidance. What is the nature of the universe? The universe does not merely exist in space. It is amorphous, constantly changing in response to those who live within. Just as a life form evolves and adapts to its environment, so does the universe gently evolve, conforming to the demands of its life. Thus, the totality of that life, human and otherwise, forms a delicate balance on which the universe rests. Sudden, rapid mutation or evolution affects the universe itself, disrupting the balance. But the universe adapts to this, encouraging active selection and preserving the order it has created. This order is the nature, the very will of the universe. At times, this order willfully acts upon life, driving it on to action. Our meeting here today was similarly inevitable. It is part of the will, the nature of the universe. Yeah, why is it doomed? The extinction of our universe is the extinction of the world that exists now, and the creation of a world composed of a single will, free of the requirement to support life. All life is but a single function of the universe in the great eternity of time, and neither grows nor changes. But now our lives are our very existences. That which composes the nature of the universe is being drained by an unknown being disrupting our order, probably the Grigori. The balance of the universe itself is about to undergo drastic realignment. When the universe loses the life that serves as its own will, then its ability to adapt ceases and it faces extinction. It is all the work of an unknown will, a being that exists outside the universe. It's a being that brings about calamitous change to the universe, a phenomenon that cannot exist in space as we know it. We refer to it as the missing procedure. The missing procedure lives and thrives off the life energy it absorbs from the creature of the world. Oh, so basically the sorcery globe, except Star Ocean 4 version. It has given birth to mysterious life forms we call Grigori. Okay, it basically is the sorcery globe, in an apparent attempt to further quicken its own growth. If we see the universe as possessing a will composed of life energy, then the missing procedure similarly has a will of its own. The missing procedure's ultimate goal may be to reconstruct the universe itself. What is it with these games and reconstructing universes? What is life energy? Life in this universe marches forward instinctively, tirelessly, forming the very will of the universe. As life acts to survive, the thoughts and emotions that drive those actions express themselves in the form of energy waves. As life evolves, so too do those waves grow larger. The missing procedure likely gave birth to the Grigori in order to accelerate the evolutionary process. How many of these things are there? It's a mysterious phenomenon first discovered centuries ago in Deep Space region of Sector Upsilon. This is, by the way, all the exposition. I honestly thought this was all cutscenes. I didn't think I was going to have to do this much reading. Once it was a small celestial body resembling a black hole. We soon realized it was absorbing life energy from the universe's creatures for its own uses and have been monitoring to this day. Eventually, objects made from a strange form of matter began to be emitted from the missing procedure's core. These objects, which we call the Grigori, hold the power to alter the molecular structures of all life in the world. Grigori's power has rapidly accelerated the missing procedure's growth, and now they are attempting to mutate the vast universe itself. Why was the missing procedure created? Where did it come from? We have yet to find an answer. And what are the Grigori? The Grigori are unknown objects released by the missing procedures. Can you really call them objects? Growing in number as the procedure itself accelerates its activities, they have the ability to dramatically speed up the evolution of life, mutating the very structure of life itself. This is like an Ys-8 plot, but done very poorly. I always talked about liking the premise of the game. I honestly like the premise of the game in the early game and the mid game. In the late game, it kind of is just like, who cares? They use this ability to evolve life drastically, expending the energy it emits, all for the sake of the missing procedure. Real talk though, this game's premise is like, not the problem, it's the characters that are the problem. The Grigori are not life forms, they are a form of sentient matter, and they are currently the most dire threat to our universe. Oh, finally.
I had no idea things had gotten so serious.
Who could have imagined that such events were proceeding behind the veil of the Grigori and their phantoms?
So the missing procedure and the Grigori are the root of all this evil? Good. That makes this simple.
No, that's not it.
What?
It's not that simple, is it, X? If the missing procedure gets its power from the breakdown of evolutionary balance, then fault doesn't lie entirely with the Grigori. Aren't we forcing sudden evolution ourselves in the name of space exploration? How are our actions any different from what the Grigori are doing? Haven't we just been giving power to the missing procedure too?
Indeed. We cannot say you are completely guiltless. However, all life is inherently driven to seek evolution and growth. Without that drive, a species would begin to decline and fade from existence. Life would disappear from our universe, with Grigori or without.
X.
But the evolution the Grigori impart is different. Their brand of evolution offers no hope, no future. It is nothing more than a mindless, directionless, all-consuming greed. It is a form of evolution that deviates from nature. You are different from the Grigori. You wish to create your own hope by moving forward, carrying just hearts. You seek your own growth. And though you make occasional mistakes, you recognize them and correct them. In this way, you continue to grow, to evolve. As long as you carry such hearts, the missing procedure will gain no power from your actions, nor shall the universe be prodded to its extinction. Surely, that is the nature our universe esteems most highly.
Edgy, are you okay?
I'm okay, I think. Because I've finally seen it. What Elena told me. The thing that only I can do. I may be insignificant. And it may be an insignificant thing. But it's something the universe needs.
So, you found it.
Yeah, finally. Moving forward leads us into the future. That's why we keep walking, one step at a time. And in order for us to keep on doing that, we have to prevent the end of our universe and put a stop to those behind it. The Grigori and the missing procedure!
Yes, let's do it, Edge.
All right, we're gonna save the universe!
To be honest, I don't entirely understand. But we're going to protect lots of people on lots of worlds, aren't we? I don't want what happened on Lemurus to ever happen again. So I'm gonna do my best, okay?
Yes. This was the heat that originally drew me to you all. And it is very pleasant indeed.
You said it. I like boys who rush forward into danger, you know.
Interesting.
Please tell us, X! If you know, how can we protect the universe from the missing procedure?
Unfortunately, even with our Morphous technology, destroying the missing procedure will almost certainly be impossible. However, it seems X does have some ideas as to how we might be able to thwart it, and put a stop to its activities. X is currently formulating a strategy. If I may be so bold, I would like to ask you all to participate.
Of course we will!
I had hoped you would respond in the affirmative. Before the operation begins, EN2 will enter spacefaring mode and travel to coordinates specified by X. When we reach our destination, I will...
What the?
Our enemies seem to have struck first.
Give me a report. What is happening?
It's an emergency, sir! A Grigori from deep space has penetrated EN2.
What?
The Grigori has breached Port C and arrived at the sanctuary. We're already seeing changes in the vicinity. What? This is too fast!
It would seem our vigilance was lacking.
It's too late to make such observations now. We must protect EN2. Protect the sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
It's where our sacred gems are, the most important place on EN2.
I must mobilize a defense squad.
Let us take care of it. We've handled a few Grigori in our time.
But you people alone won't...
Very well.
X.
They have encountered Grigori many times, yet they have always maintained themselves and never yielded. Their very presence at this time and place could well be the nature our universe desires. This may all be predestined fate.
No, we're not here because of fate, or because the universe or anything else wanted it. We're here through our own will. We chose our paths and walked them to get here. We're not so arrogant as to believe we can carry fate on our shoulders. We've only done what we could.
I see. You people may very well be.
I have never seen this in my life. I did not even know X could laugh. Very well then. We leave it to you.
It penetrated the sanctuary. We must hurry, lest they disable EN2 completely. Alright, to the sanctuary we go. Old road to the sanctuary. Oh, we're in the end game now. Missing procedure. Talk about like evolution and stuff. Because I'm pretty sure after the sanctuary bit, we're done in EN2, and then it's just the final dungeon. Which the final dungeon is long, but even still, the end is definitely in sight. Alright, let me see here. I think we actually aren't able to move on yet. There's gonna be, yeah, this Ivy thing. We need to, like, get a ring or something. I suppose you're intending to go to the sanctuary? Well, I hate to say it, but I'm afraid you're out of luck. As you can see, the road's too choked with vines to get anywhere. You probably need the wind ring to do something about it. The thing is, EN2's in trouble, so we can't ignore this. How about it? Can I ask for your help? Of course, allow us to assist. It seems we have no choice. Excellent. You could try asking the chief of the Floral Fauna Laboratory. I think he has a wind ring he said he got from a friend. It's possible he buried it in that grave, but anyway, if you want to pass through the vines, yada yada. Alright, I actually know how to get this ring. I actually remember this from when I played the game like 5 years ago. It took me a while to find when I like first played the game. But like, why wouldn't it? Because again, direction in this game could be very obscure for being like a 2009 PS3 game. Oh, no, 2010. 2009 is when this game came out for Xbox, I think. And then they ported it to PS3. We go to the top part of the map, and there should be a grave. We actually visited that grave last time in Centropolis, when we did the Centropolis rounds. I say rounds, it was really just like chest hunting and item shopping. I think if we go up here, one of these graves should have it? Unless I'm wrong? Oh, wait.